Your business is suffering from stunted growth. Here is how to fix it. Hi, I'm Kevin Duffield, and 20 years ago I was broke. I was running two businesses, a taxi business and a pest control business. Both went down the toilet, and I went to live in a caravan by the side of the road, homeless. Those were tough days for me. I remember how helpless I felt, as every day a new bill came in or a letter arrived from the bank saying that they had bounced a payment and they were charging me $35 for the privilege of telling me about it. Not very nice of them, but that's what banks like to do. I felt like a failure. I mean, who can't make a taxi business work in a tourist hotspot? Me, that's who. I should also have been able to make the pest control business work, but again, I couldn't. It was unrelenting and soul destroying. No matter what I did, I just kept slipping further backwards. I hope you've never been there. Here's me at my lowest ebb. My old Land Rover as dead as my two businesses. My ferret cages strapped to the roof, my caravan being dragged along behind a tow truck on the way to get a new second-hand engine fitted in the Land Rover. I dedicated my life to learning how to market and grow businesses. I wanted to start a new business eventually, once I was back on my feet. And I did. I bought an old van for walking the dogs, and I decided that I may as well use that for work as well. So I started my man with a van business. And using what I'd learnt from the second-hand book I bought off of eBay, I actually made out like gangbusters. I bought more books on marketing, advertising, copywriting, and even mindset. And I bought lots of courses too. I never wanted to end up on the side of the road again. So I have an attitude now of the perpetual student. I don't know everything, nobody does, and I wanted to put those days as far away from me as possible, as far behind me as possible. After a while I managed to buy a newer van, and then a second van and a third van and a fourth van and so on. I employed people and I started having them do the work while I focused on the management and the building of the business. At around this time I had a steady stream of friends coming to me asking for help in growing their businesses, which I did for free because they were friends and it's just what you do for friends, right? So anyway, after that, friends of friends came to me asking for help as well, and of course they paid. Okay, and I received an offer at the same time for my man with a van business, and I just had to take it. It was a good offer. I wanted to go in a new direction, that of marketing full time. I loved marketing, okay? I loved helping people blow up their businesses. So that's what I did. With a nice wedge of cash from the sale of my van business, keeping the wolf from the door, and more marketing clients than I could shake a stick at, I was able to breathe and think clearly. This would do me for a few years. And it did. And now, 20 years later, I have decided to roll back the curtain and reveal everything I know. And that's how the enchantment protocol was born. I literally put everything I know in this training. Nothing is left out. The problem I had though is that it is a monster course. I mean seriously. Once I started writing I couldn't stop. I just kept thinking of other stuff that people needed to know. So the enchantment protocol became my magnum opus, if you will. There is the main marketing module, Enchanted Marketing. There is a metric F-ton of advertising training in the advertising module, Firebrand Advertising. Kev's copy course is probably the best and most in-depth training on copywriting you will ever find. Engineering Authority goes into detail on everything that instills authority in you and confidence in your work in the minds of the prospect. X-Mind is my mindset training. Back in my business dying stage of life, I didn't believe in mindset. I thought it was all hocus pocus. I had actually been fired from my first ever job for my attitude, and I hadn't really grown as a person in any meaningful way since then. I'm happy to report that that's all changed now. Nowadays I recognise that mindset is crucial to achievement and development. Wherever you are today, in life and physically, including sitting in front of this letter, it is because of your mindset. And if you want to grow your business and your life experience, then you need to grow as a person. X-Mind will do that for you. So let's take a look at each of these trainings, what each of these trainings will do for you, because I know that's what you really want to know. In Enchanted Marketing, you will discover the only way to get 100% open rate on your mailings, even if you are a complete newbie, meaning you will be able to bring in unlimited cash to swell your bank account at will. Excuse me. How to build an army of free salesmen who don't need to be paid until after the sale, so you can earn even while you take a day off, or go on vacation, or play golf, or whatever you feel like doing with your time rather than working. A perfectly legal and above board way to earn multiple 7 figures annually to your business simply by running some easy set and forget adverts for other companies, so that even if you go on holiday or vacation, you will come home to way more money than you had before you left. How Ferrari earned over $1 billion at the click of a mouse, and how you can use the same strategy. I even take you by the hand and walk you through setting it up so that you can get off the starting grid like one of their cars. 4 websites where you can buy bang up to date lists of your perfect customer. You can even narrow these lists down to only your perfect customer who are almost guaranteed to buy from you. And 4 ways to put your offer in front of them. 5 different email campaigns that bring in cash like crazy for any business, no matter what industry you're in, meaning you will open the floodgates of cash at the click of a mouse whenever you want. How to make millions with a simple set and forget strategy, teaching others how to do what you do. This takes a little effort to set up, but it can earn you millions on the side. How to get an unlimited number of customers coming to your business and keep coming back by giving away a cheap item once. This campaign is responsible for the fastest growth many of my clients have ever seen. The secret method all the most successful entrepreneurs use to attract customers and partners to their business. I tell all in this exclusive interview. An easy way to add as many zeros as you want to your bottom line by monetizing existing visitors. No extra effort is required, these people are coming to your site anyway. Selling products to people who already want to buy them, without having to fulfill orders, someone else does that for you, and without having to store inventory, someone else does that for you too. Or it just adds bucks to your bank account and it makes your customers love you. What funnel hacking really is, and what it isn't, and how to do it properly. And 2 websites to make it as easy as falling off a log. How to properly plan out your funnel structure so you don't get stuck trying to figure out what goes where later on. How to get past gatekeepers when you're trying to contact people. Okay, this gets your mail opened by the right person rather than it being tossed in the trash by the secretary. How to force Google to put your business on page 1 of the search results and keep it there. And this simple 5-minute task is free to set up. How to buy out your competitors and hence their customers without putting down a deposit. This can more than double the size of your business overnight. How to blow your competition away with incentives neither your customers or your partners can resist and your competition can't compete with, and your sales staff will work around the clock to win. What J-Lo can teach you about business. This is really cool. Why your product or service doesn't sell well and how to make it irresistible with this simple, little known framework that can at least double profits overnight and keep your customers coming back for more. How to easily catch extra and follow-up sales using these 2 amazing techniques most entrepreneurs overlook. The simple old-fashioned envelope that is irresistible to prospects. They just can't help but open it. The little-known website that generates unlimited headlines and bullet points for you at the click of a mouse for free. No more staring at a blank screen. A free website where you can find all of your competitors' adverts, the graphics, copy used, and see where they are placed and how long they've been running for, so you can model and put your own adverts in the same places, diverting some of that traffic to your site instead, making your competitors weaker and you stronger. What classical music can teach you about growing your business. 2 brilliant organic marketing methods that don't cost a penny but rake in cash like crazy. How to turbocharge your SWOT analysis and smash your goals. Everyone knows what a SWOT analysis is if you spent any time in the corporate world. Okay, most people don't even consider how to do this properly. How to get a truckload of business by sending out empty envelopes. Yes, empty envelopes. This works like crazy, even on notoriously difficult to reach customers like bad debt customers and people like that you're trying to get in touch with. How to get a truckload of business without even sending an envelope. This is one of my best pulling campaigns and has been kept a secret until now. What not to ever send in a direct mail campaign unless you want it to die right there in the mailbox. How to get the postal service to bring in swarms of new customers for you. One neat trick that takes moments to set up that turns one customer into 2, into 4, 8, 16, etc. customers all on autopilot. This causes your customers to multiply like a virus and your bank account to swell like a balloon. Why Amway is stuck in the dark ages and why that's costing them millions, and what I would and do differently. How to make presentations to your prospects, customers and even your team automatically, even while you sleep, and get their email addresses for future marketing, all in one cool move, and lots more. In Firebrand Advertising, you will discover the little known advertising strategy that allows you to not only compete with, but outcompete your biggest competitors. How to make banners that really catch the eye and stay on the right side of the law. How to diagnose the hideous disease of ad fatigue in your market. Know what causes it and how to cure it so you can keep making bank while your competitors struggle and your customers can't help but pay you attention. How to compare 2 different images for the best response. The best pulling banner ad sizes. How to aim your adverts at people who have got birthdays coming up, or people who've got friends with birthdays coming up. This is a goldmine if you run any kind of entertainment business, from restaurants and pubs to action and adventure days such as paintballing, race days, air balloon rides, etc. Or any kind of beauty business such as nail salons, tanning salons, beauticians, hairdressers. My industrial espionage secrets. This isn't illegal yet. How to understand the Facebook and the YouTube advertising platforms and know them inside out like the back of your hand. No more confusion or panic. I walk you through it and I give you the map. My go-to platform for retargeting across the web, how to use it, how to find your way around it, and how to create killer retargeting ads. This gets you your ads on all of the top and most heavily trafficked sites in the world. Think CNN, Fox, Forbes, BBC, ESPN. This creates massive consumer confidence. They think to themselves, well, this company's advertising on Forbes, for example. It must be legit. Watch over my shoulder as I show you exactly where the Facebook pixel is located and how to set it up and how to install it and how to use it. Retargeting strategies and the psychology behind your different adverts. The psychology behind handling objections in your retargeting adverts. An easy trick to delay fire the pixels to avoid wasting 70% of your retargeting budget. The 4 real reasons people click away from your website and the psychological strategy for bringing them back, and a top secret way to not only get them to buy but also to sell on your behalf to all of their friends. The best places to get the best stock video and audio to use in your adverts. My lightning strike method for targeting a building full to the brim with high value potential customers. The secret strategy that forces Facebook to build you an audience of millions of people with credit cards at the ready for free. The easy peasy 4-step strategy to lull those people into opening their wallets for you almost in a trance. My amazing content multiplication strategy that means content you create once can be used across several platforms and formats, stay fresh and build followings of eager to buy customers who love you. How to siphon all the best leads off of YouTube with an advertising strategy that they don't want you to know. My 3-step goodwill YouTube campaign that brings customers flocking to your door on autopilot. And so much more. I don't have space to list it all. In Kev's copy course, you will discover the one simple addition before your headline that dissolves doubt, meaning your prospects are much more likely to read your sales message with an open mind and believe it. How to make your copy personal, so that your prospect feels like you're talking directly to him and him alone. What do jumbo jets have to do with writing killer copy? Find out. How to dumb down complicated parts of your copy so that the reader gets it without seeming patronising. How to make your competitors less attractive with this neat process that almost guarantees that the reader will never look at the competition in the same way again. By far the most important part of the copy process. This makes every other part of writing copy so easy it should be considered a superpower. The 3 simple but powerful questions to answer in your copy to have the prospect ripping his wallet out of his pocket in a rush. The killer psych insight that will have your prospects falling over themselves to buy from you. Copywriting AI, good or bad? Is it going to take our jobs? How to use it rather than being used by it. Simple formulas to keep your copy on track. My copy framework that I have never taught before up until now. How to pump out headlines and bullets faster than an Uzi. No more staring at a blank screen. How to do your research 10 times faster and 10 times more accurately with this simple hack. What the Fast and Furious franchise can teach you about copywriting, including an example that could get me into hot water. How to describe your product and service instead of better to see a massive increase in orders. What to do instead of outright telling people about your product or service so that they buy like crazy but they don't feel like they've been sold. How to handle prospects' objections in your copy so it never becomes an issue and it's smooth sailing all the way to the buy button. The only one thing people ever buy for. All else is secondary. And how to find it. Get this right and the sale is guaranteed. In Engineering Authority, you will discover how to get celebrities to plug your business for free. How to get a celebrity's contact details. How to get featured in as many media publications as you want. A little known website where flocks of journalists come looking for you when they need a story or an expert in your industry. A social media platform exclusively for celebrities. You can find anyone and their contact details. An easy way to create press releases and get them published. How to get a coveted spot on a TED stage. I break down the strategies I and my clients use to gain media attention. You can find and contact celebrities. Get testimonials from customers and celebrities alike. How to find celebrities' contact details. How to approach the celebrities. How to ask customers for testimonials that makes it impossible for them to refuse. How to charge more for your services. And in X-Mind, you will discover what my neighbour, who couldn't read or write, taught me about business and entrepreneurship at the age of 12, and why it is crucial for your success. How being locked in a room with hundreds of bedbugs for a week can turbocharge your success. How to pick and choose your habits and change them at will to ones that will help rather than hurt your future. The simple 2-step trick to spending a lot more of your time happy. Don't we all want to be happy? Yes, everyone does. And enjoy the benefits of that happiness for life. How to find your strongest motivation so you roar into life and attack your goals even when you least feel like it. How one girl's near-death fight with rabies can have a colossal impact on your future. One simple question with far-reaching implications that can utterly transform everything about your life. The truth about limiting beliefs and why you have been screwed over by anyone selling any type of limiting belief fixes. The simple two-step method that takes just minutes to root out and replace any limiting belief. How to quickly turn any mood, no matter how bad, into the best mood you've ever been in. How to switch from a foul mood to a fantastic mood in seconds, just with this amazing and easy breathing technique. How one man killed himself just by the power of thought, and how you can harness the same astounding power to create the life of your dreams at will. The unpalatable truth that most people don't have the stomach to face, but everyone who ever has faced it has changed their life. And the everyday item in your car that carries you to either success or failure automatically, and 3 important ways to program it for success so that you can avoid the failure. Why everything you think you know about the law of attraction is wrong. Yes, you've been lied to, and what the truth is, and how to harness it. How to harness your computer and your smartphone to launch you to your goals. The everyday gadget in your home that can blast you effortlessly to your goals. The most important question you can ever ask yourself, that you can't plan your next move or achieve anything without asking. An easy method to get what you want, no matter what it is. One amazing question to ask yourself to keep you blasting towards your dreams, even after you have achieved a lot and gotten comfortable. But the magic for me is how all of these trainings have a symbiotic relationship. How marketing, advertising, copywriting all entwine, and how to use them together, along with authority built up, and how mindset is crucial to making them all gel. Marketing is the strategy, the planning. That's where you say, I'm going to run this advert on this platform, and the call to action will be have them visit my website, and then I'll ask them to buy. If they don't buy, I'm going to retarget them on the X and the Y and the Z platforms. Okay, so it's the strategy, it's the planning, it's the thought process that goes into it all. Advertising is of course running adverts. Copywriting is the words you use in any part of your marketing, from your adverts to your videos to your sales pages, even your leaflets and catalogues if you use them. My audacious promise is that if you buy and implement the enchantment protocol, you will 10x, not just double, your business in a year. And yes, I know that's a bold claim, but I stand by it. Any single one of the secrets I share inside has the power to more than double your business, and there's hundreds of secrets laid bare here. Not all of them will be applicable to you and your business and situation, but enough of them will be that I have no doubt at all that you can 10x any business. So read the letter below and click on the Buy Now button, and I will see you on the inside. Thanks, Kevin Duffield.